Hey everybody, Bob Folks here. So this is my VIP 0 account on the 401 Reddit server. It's not called Reddit, but that's exactly what we're calling it. It is actually the Royal server, but people on Reddit are playing. So I wanted to talk a little bit about it. Obviously, if you know me and my other account, I haven't spent any gems here. My goal is to spend no gems here, just to play this as a true VIP 0 freebie account, which leaves me to say it's slow and harder compared to my other accounts that I've had. Does that mean it's bad? No, it doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that I have to be more specific in how I spend my gems, how I spend my resources, and things like that. So a few things I want to look at, obviously, in the arena. I fluctuate. Somebody just beat me. I lost 185 points. I can move back and forth, up and down. It just kind of varies on who I find in there, but I'm kind of about where I need to be. There's not a lot of wiggle room. Occasionally I might find someone with a team like this. I can challenge it. I may or may not win. It's not really a big deal for me right now. I'm just going to go ahead and play it just to see. But I have to be very careful in my heroes. I don't have a lot of resources. I don't get a bunch of stamina buys. I get 150 stamina a day. I can also spend 80 gems on the advanced building for a little bit extra. But I'm going to speed this up because there's no point in watching this. He's going to die. I'm going to shoot him. I'm going to get frozen right here. Did I call that or what? There's the silence. There's the pop. Can I burst it down? Oh, look at there. Look at there. Oh, by hair. So like I said, it's not a big issue. I'm going to not be there tonight or tomorrow when I come back. So, you know, the shops, they only show up as I unlock them through doing stuff. My troops are out. One's doing tech, one's mining. I only get 2 troops, so I really have to kind of be careful when and really aiming for the academy that I need. I go ahead and I focus on certain things. Obviously, I'm running a magic-based team more than I am an AD-based team, so I'm focusing more on the magic, and I've been putting a little bit more in the magic defense because I've seen a lot more magic teams, but I'll start to push this up too. I also keep my hit points going up because everybody needs hit points. I could collect this now, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow. It's just 5 points. So let's collect my to-dos. To-dos are very important. I'll finish up my rest of my arenas later today. I'll do my legendary elite stuff. And so my mailbox, let's see, was there anything good? No, I don't know what I've got there. Something's there. We'll figure it out later. Abyss treasures. On this one, I'm kind of breaking my normal mode. I've been actually going for Gerber, and the main reason for that is I don't really have a tank. I'll come back and beat that. So I'm working on Gerber. I totally hit the wrong button. Let's try that again. I'm working on Gerber. You know, it is more expensive, but right now I need a tank. So what am I going to do? I've got these guys. Belvedere's not bad, but I mean, we're talking that's way late game. And Yuan's not bad, but I don't have a lot of resources to keep pumping him up. Kind of falls off. So if I'm going to choose between my tanks, I'm working on Jacob. I'm working on Gerber. Those are my guys that I'm currently building. I would love to do Chavez, but you know, you just see the stones required. I'm not going to get there anytime soon. So for arena points, obviously, I just mentioned that when I shop, I buy Jacob, and we'll go ahead and buy 2 more. Getting closer. So we got going for Jacob. Hero Brawl, I'm not going to get a ton of positions per se. I'm going to go up, I'm going to go down. I'm really kind of at about my cap power wise. I'll get some more people when I level up again, but there's nothing I can do about that. Shop wise, I'm going to unlock Candy, and I'm going to focus on Candy. I'm not going to worry about Pandrous. I'm not going to worry about Gridlock. I know eventually I'm going to want to do Subterra. I know Candy's got a great job there, so I'm going to focus on her. Doing the War Guardian has been difficult at best. I collected 36. I don't have any strong heroes, so doing those stages are really difficult. You know, borrowing someone else's Jolie or someone's Pearl helps, but right now I'm really just at the mercy of the draw. It gets ugly real quick. Obviously, for the Forge, I've got limited essence. I'm going to save that essence for essence events. Nothing here at this moment is going to drastically change anything huge. I'm currently working on the Crystal Dungeon. Finally passed level 40 today. I'm into 41. So I'm going to continue on that. My day-to-day stuff isn't very difficult in the sense of my Crusades. I always keep one in the bank per se, and people often say, well, why do you do that? And I say, well, if this is the one that I'm expecting the double gold, and it is not the one over here in the Proving Grounds, but it is in the Crusade, then I want to get double the gold on that day, because I really want to maximize my gold, because again, I'm a VIP 0. I'm limited in my ability. For my heroes, my selection is based completely off of what I've gotten from the Soulstone Well. I'm running Zoe. The rest of my heroes, I'm running an Alma, I'm running a Blaine, I'm running a Gronk. Obviously, Arya's got to be continued to pushed up there because you need the healer for Crystal Dungeons. I'm working on Gorgana, which might seem strange to some people, but Gorgana really is great in Crystal Dungeon, and I need a magic user that's really good. I would love to keep working on Dao-Chan, but again, I'm really limited in my ability to pursue stuff. I got a Jolie today, leveled her up a little bit, but her power is so small that it just doesn't do anything for me, even in the tower defense right now. So with there, my campaigns really come down to a few stages. I'm 8-8 here. I've maxed out there. The legendary stages are getting much harder. Obviously, this one here, my big issue right now is my tank. I'm missing a stamina. My tank dies before I even get through the first 5, so it makes it real difficult. So I'm waiting for a little bit more power so I can finish that. That leaves a huge experience that I'm just not able to get, unlike some of the guys that have those better teams that have a lot more soul stones. You know, I talk about this. If you have the ability, and I don't have it here, to buy in the Wishing Well, you can really outfit a team on the quick that's going to dominate the arena. We look at the ranking here. You know, they're 59, they're 60. You know, they've obviously got 8 levels on me, 9 levels on me, and they're running really good teams. You know, 5-star, 4-star, 4-star, 4-star. You know, almost 5. Let's see here. Same thing here. 5s, 5s. So already got prayer dots because he's 60. So obviously there's a huge thing there that there's nothing I can do about, and that's okay. As shops come around, as these shops come around, I look for the 40,000 purchases for the soul stones, because that's definitely worth it. I'm not going to buy runes here because I'm limited on my diamonds. Had I not done that second round, which basically got me nothing, I'd have more, but I still wouldn't waste them. When the other 2 unlock, again, I look for things that are useful, like prayer books coming down the road, but I can't access those because I don't have VIP 7, I think it is, or 8. And so I really have to maximize that. As a whole, our alliance is actually not in a bad position. We're going to look here. We're currently number 5. You know, we're sitting in the neutral zone. I'm going to go here. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? So we're sitting out here, even though we're the kingdom of the unicorn, we're out here in the neutral zone, holding on to that. Wanted a level 3, and so we're doing fine. We've got some good people. Let's see here, a few other points of view. Alliance turf, you know, make sure you're doing your part. It's hard, but I still build at least 3 times a day, and then I try to overnight mine, because I just can't build overnight. It's not worth it for me. Redeeming, you know, really request the heroes that you're going to use. Heroes that you may not ever get to. I would love to get to her. I'm going to go ahead and redeem, because in the end I want some points down here for when the heroes that I'm going to use, like an Alma, show up. I don't waste my refreshes because I'm limited in the number of coins I have. but this is a great place to really shop around for those soul stones that you need. A trick that I would say to do, and a lot of people mess up, when you're hunting around for soul stones, and you say, okay, I'm gonna look for Zoe, and we click here, and I click on Zoe, and it says, okay, 7-4. So I go to 7-4, and a lot of people go, oh, okay, well, let's just sweep times 3. Don't do that. Sweep it one at a time, because if you get her soul stone on the first try, why waste the other 2? Don't worry about it. So then, you know, if you get on the first try, great. Don't go for the second. If you get on the second, great. Stop. If you don't get on the second, then go for the third. But that way, if you get on the first, you can say, hey, I got a soul stone for her. Let's back off, find the next hero, and repeat the process. Kind of really make sure you're using everything to your advantage. For the Island Crusade, you know, in the shops, I'm working between Blaine and I'm working on Organa. I'm not going to build an AD at this moment. I would love to build an AD, but right now I've got Zoe. She's going to have to carry me, and that's just the way it is. So down the road, you know, get him Silver Star. Hey, great. You know, now's a good time to work on Mira, but that's just kind of how it works. So that's VIP 0, kind of in a nutshell where I'm at. 51, still working on it. If you got any questions or comments or thoughts, feel free to leave them. I'll gladly answer them. It is a lot harder. It does take a lot more careful consideration, but it can still work out well if you just pick a team that you get out of the Soulstone well that works and focus on it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great one.